Admissions! That didn't go how I pictured. Let's try it again. Hold on, let me gather all of these back together. Put them in a nice pile. Okay. Admissions! Yeah! Yeah! Okay, that was better. I pictured it like raining envelopes, but it's fine. Cue the intro. Hey guys, my name is Emma. This is my first video that I'm ever making for my YouTube channel, and in light of coronacation and a lack of graduation, I decided to make a video about my future college endeavors just to kind of get the hype up about the excitement. I know that when I was applying to college, I watched tons and tons of these videos, so what was I even thinking about? Ooh, child. Anyways.
Big boobs. What? Child. Anyways.
I know that when I was applying for college, I watched a bunch of these videos. So in this video, I'm going to tell you my stats, what I did at school, the amount of schools I applied to, what I was accepted to and denied to, the amount of money that I got from each college, and at the end, I will reveal my decision and which college I'm going to. Okay, let's get started. Stats! That was really creepy. I just like looked straight into the camera and went like, okay, my statistics. So I went to University High School, and at my school they had an IB program. So instead of just taking AP classes, I did the IB program and took AP classes to kind of supplement that. For those of you who don't know IB, I like to describe it as International AP. It's basically taking 7 AP classes a day where you, and your classes are 2 years long-ish, kind of, depending whether it's HL, SL. I'm not going to get into the specifics of that. If you'd like me to make a video about what IB is, just put it in the comments, but I did IB. In total, that summed up to the equivalent of about 14 AP classes. It's 7 IB classes, technically 8. I'll make a separate video if you want to hear about that. I took 4 AP classes, and the rest were honors, and I took 1 or 2 regular classes. Okay, that's my schoolwork-ish. My GPA unweighted was a 3.98, and my weighted GPA was a 5.02. Yes. On the SAT, I got 1450. Not super score, 1460 super score. I took that test 6 times. Thank you to Lisa, my SAT tutor. Shout out to you. You're the best, Lisa. On my ACT, I got a 30. Thank you again, Lisa. 35 in writing, 30 in science, 27 math, and I believe a 30 in reading. That should average to about 30. That's around what I got. And I did a bunch of extracurriculars. I was president of NHS, secretary of class cabinet, Tri-M secretary, NHS, NSHS. But if you're watching this video, you're all overachievers, so I'm not going to get into it. Point is, I did extracurriculars. Now for this baby, the packets. Dun, dun, dun. My parents, if you're watching this, thank you for letting me apply to this many schools, and I'm sorry that we got so much mail. I love you, Mom and Dad and Scotty. All right. I'm going to start with Florida schools since I live in Florida. I applied to UCF. It's in the pile somewhere. UCF, USF, FSU, UF, and Stetson. The next state that I applied to a bunch of schools in was New York. I applied to 2 Ivies in New York, Columbia, Cornell, NYU, Colgate, Rochester, Hobart and William Smith, and Hofstra. Out of the New York schools, Hofstra and Hobart were my safety schools. NYU, Colgate, Rochester, those were my match schools, and then the 2 Ivies were my reach schools for New York. And then other state categories, because there wasn't another state that I applied to a bunch of schools in. I applied to Wellesley in Boston, Spelman in Atlanta, American University in DC, Miami University of Ohio in Ohio, Colby College in Maine, and Swarthmore. I just like lose my train of thought sometimes. It's like, girl, what are you doing? Girl.
Who are you calling little girl? It's not over.
Okay. So out of those schools, I was denied from Columbia, Cornell, and Swarthmore, and I was waitlisted at Colby. Sorry, I saw people outside and I tried to wave. But denied at Columbia, Cornell, and Swarthmore, waitlisted at Colby. They still haven't gotten back to me, and it's after May 1st. It still says waitlisted on my account portal, so I already made my decision and committed to a school, so it's fine. Now for the big dollar bills, y'all. When I was watching these videos, I know that I was looking for how much money everybody got from each school, so scholarship time. Starting with Florida schools, I was a top 10 Knight at UCF, which means top 10% of your class, so they gave me $1,000 a year for that. At USF, I was awarded the Presidential Scholarship, which was $5,000 a year. Stetson, I got 5 scholarships awarded to me, but it's a private school, so I more expected that with the private schools. They gave me a total of $46,000 a year. They offered me. At Miami, Ohio, it was a total of 3 scholarships that added up to $29,000 a year. Rochester, I was awarded the Rush Rees Scholarship, which is $20,000 a year. And at Hofstra, I was awarded the Presidential Scholarship for $36,000 a year. And finally, at American University, I was first awarded the Presidential Scholarship, which was $20,000 a year. I applied for this scholarship opportunity that they give at the school, which is called FDDS, Frederick Douglass Distinguished Scholar... Frederick Douglass Distinguished Scholarship Program, which is basically an amazing opportunity. It pays for your housing, meals, books, tuition, room and board. Did I say that? A Metro card, mandatory fees, things like that. And I found out that I was awarded this scholarship on decision day, May 1st. So as you can tell, that took me for a whirlwind. Decisions! that took me by surprise. On decision day that they gave me a full ride. It was just a lot to consider, and I had to decide by the end of that day. Now for my story about how I decided where I was going to go. So money was a big factor in where I decided where I wanted to go and how I decided where I wanted to go. The other factors I'm not going to really talk about because like academics, all of the schools that I applied to were like my reach and match schools were very highly academically qualified. They were in places that I would want to live. So as to like other factors about the school, I really sifted through that when I chose what colleges I wanted to apply to. But money-wise was really the factor after all my decisions came out that was going to help me decide where I wanted to go. So before I got offered the American University Scholarship, I had decided on going to UF, University of Florida, even though they didn't offer me any money because I had gotten into their honors program and I had gotten the Bright Future Scholarship from Florida, which covers tuition. So that's where I was going to go. Speaking of honors programs, I got admitted to the honors program, quick side note, at Spelman, USF. This is not important. I get so off topic when this is why I need a script. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I was going to UF. I confirmed my enrollment. I applied for housing. I was in the group chats, videos, everything. And come April 30th, I was pretty sure I was going to UF. I ordered a jacket and everything. But I woke up at 2 p.m. on May 1st to a text message from the financial advisor for the program saying, "Hi Emma, have you gotten a chance to check your email?" And I was like, this is ominous. So I go to my email and they're offering me the full scholarship that I applied to. I was previously denied a couple months earlier. They said that I was a finalist, but I didn't get picked for the scholarship. And then they offered it to me on May 1st. And I was like, oh my gosh, American University was my dream school. So you probably know what school I'm going to. I couldn't take. I couldn't pass up that full ride, and I am now an American University Eagle! I will be moving to DC in the fall, and I hope to vlog that experience. Stay tuned to my videos. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I hope this helped all of you college nerds applying if you're in your junior or senior year coming up. If you have any questions, let me know down in the box. And yeah, that was my first YouTube video. Good job, Emma.